I'm Jack Clark. I'm 19 years old, and I came to Mike Ward about 2 years ago. I came after a really kind of tough time in my life, going through exams periods, and I came off the back of a lengthy kind of breakup with my girlfriend. Over that kind of year, stress got to me. Things got too much to handle. I started to develop signs of panic attacks. My pulse was racing at about 200 beats per minute. I was feeling clammy. Something just wasn't quite right, and I knew that I couldn't continue in the way it was because it was starting to take over my life. To a point, I wasn't doing my sport, what I loved. I wasn't meeting up with my friends. I wasn't being me, and that was the main thing. And then that's when I started to look online, and I came across Mike Ward's online website. And I was quite skeptical at first to kind of make contact with him. It was always that kind of thing, isn't it? That you think you can beat it yourself. You don't want to have this help, the kind of stereotypes around it. But I knew that I needed help because things weren't going in the right direction. So I contacted Mike. And what was great about Mike is that he made me feel very, very welcomed, at ease from the moment I met him. A very kind individual. And it was very gradual. He got to know me, he got to know my situation, he got to know what was right for me. And I think that's what helped me in the right direction. If he hadn't have done that, it just would have been quite irrelevant. So I met Mike, and we started to kind of know the situation, the triggers, and what was getting to me. And the anxiety was getting to a point that was controlling my life. So Mike decided to run a course of therapies. He looked at CBT, and we also did hypnotherapy. We did hour sessions, just relaxing and getting to know the situation with me. So I gradually started doing the tapes Mike gave me, the methods Mike said to kind of calm me down when I was put into these situations I didn't want to be in. And gradually over a time, things started to get a lot better. It wasn't kind of a click of the finger fix. It wasn't no kind of pill you can just get. It was a long-term progression, which was I was looking at the light at the end of the tunnel, and over about a 6, 7, 8 week period, things just started to get gradually better. I wasn't getting worried about nothing. I wasn't just my heart wasn't pulsating. I started to feel more relaxed, like myself. I wanted to play sport again. I was being me, and that's what I really liked. And I suppose without the help from Mike, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have had the quality of life I have now. I'm at university now, where I'm living in an environment with all my friends. I'm going out, I'm going to study, I'm encountering new things, new types of pressures I've never really encountered before, and I'm dealing with them. I'm not checking my heart. I'm not worried about my heart anymore because Mike's taught me all these things to conquer that.